Okay, so let's try to calculate pi. Let's say, well, first of all, what is pi? Pi is actually, if you haven't learned it yet, is the ratio between the circumference of a circle and its diameter. So if you have a circle that has a diameter of, for example, 1, the circumference of that circle would equal pi. So let's try to create a square around that circle, okay? Because both sides are equal to 1, the circumference of that square would equal 4, right? The thing about squares is that if you actually cut the corners of squares, the circumference doesn't actually change. You can cut it like a million times and the circumference would still equal 4. So let's imagine a case where you actually cut the corners a million times until it looks like a circle. Of course, this doesn't look like a circle yet because this is an infinite, but let's just say this became our square became this because we cut the corners a million times. But we already said that the circumference of that square doesn't actually change and that circumference is 4, while the circumference of the circle is actually equals pi. So does that mean pi equals 4? Well, maybe. Of course not. The thing is, even though it actually looks as if this is a circle, it's actually not. If you actually zoom in close enough, you would actually see that it's not actually straight, rather it has these ridges. So you can't actually say that this is 4 is equal to pi because that does not equal a circle. That case, that sort of proof can also be used to calculate that 2 equals square root of 2. How? Well, if you have a triangle with side 1, both sides 1, this long side would equal 2 square root of 2, right? Let's imagine a square then. A square 1 1, therefore the circumference of that square would equal 4. If you actually cut the corners here, it would still equal 4. If you cut the corners here, equal 4, here equal 4, until you actually create a square that looks like a triangle. So since the circumference of that so therefore we should actually wait what yeah, so let's calculate the circumference of this. The circumference of this, of course, is equal to 2 plus square root of 2. So that means since the circumference of these two triangles are actually same, 2 plus square root of 2 equals 4, therefore 2 equals square root of 2. That is why this sort of proof isn't actually valid. Thank you.